So good evening, welcome to Fife Ice Arena tonight. Of course, we've got 3 games coming to you, of course, with the Fife teams of under 11, under 13 and under 15 level taking on the Dundee Stars. It is a streaming contest, it is home and away, and they will be lifting honours at the end of the second leg next week up in Dundee. So there is all to play for here, and thank you very much, by the way, if you've donated already to the stream. I'll give you details on how to do that fairly soon. Under 11's up first this afternoon though, as the Redskins take on the Dundee Stars. We'll run you through the 2 teams. We'll start with the Dundee Stars. Number 2 is Rudy Carstairs, 3 Sasha Cargill, 5 is Callum McHattie, 6 Matthew Stewart, 7 Ollie Marwick, number 8 Caelan Cusick, number 9 is Mackie McCaskill, number 11 Ben Stark, 12 is Ewan Kidd, 14 Caleb Walker, 16 Nikita Tuzov, 17 is Alex Christie, 19 is Lewis Mordent, and number 20 is Mark Heberton. And for the Kirkcaldy Redskins today, the netminder number 31 is Jensen Reid, 32 Murray White, 25 Jackson O'Neill, winning 44 is Adam Malkinson, 38 Lewis Blythe, 37 is Cole Wallace, 26 Ben Spears, 41 Ross McEwen, 43 is Blaine Thorbjornsson, 42 is Barry O'Hare, 29 Ryan McGroty, 27 Charlie McLean, 39 is Brodie Robinson, 24 Ryan Venters, 29 is Malcolm McPhee, and 33 for Kirkcaldy at the under 11 level is Sam Robertson. So thank you very much, like I say, for tuning in this Sunday afternoon. I think this is the coolest I've been all week. I was delighted when I got asked to come along to the ice rink. Honestly, I don't take well to heat outside. It's roasting, isn't it, outside today? If you are watching in the car park, thank you very much. If you'd like to donate, we would absolutely love that, by the way. It'd be so good. The reason being, obviously, it costs money, a ton of money, to put on matches, time you hire the ice and stuff like that. So what we're asking you to do is, if you can, spare a $5 for us today and donate a $5 to us through our GoFundMe page. You can do that, by the way, on our Facebook page at Kirkcaldy Ice Hockey Club. If you hit shop now, it takes you directly to the GoFundMe page, or of course there's a link on there as well on the post that was put up about today. And if you can spare £5, that would be absolutely fantastic. Like I say, to cover the costs of hire and ice, etc., and hopefully to bring you more games over the coming weeks as well. That'd be fantastic. Strange being back in here again. I remember last time I was in here, I thought, a few weeks in lockdown, it'll be fine. We'll be back by September. Here we are though, sometime later in June, finally getting some ice hockey underway here at Fife Ice Arena. Early on, Dundee trying to break into the Fife zone. I think that's Ryan Venters is coming away with it there, trying to make his way through. He's dispossessed by the Dundee defenseman. McCaskill early on trying to get forward for Dundee. It's away by Sam Robertson. There's Cole Wallace at the back now for Kirkcaldy. Kirkcaldy break forwards. And again Blythe away here. An early opportunity for Kirkcaldy and a good save by the netminder. Heberton. I think it is. I can't even read my own writing there, but it is a goal for Fife. They go 1-0 ahead. Nice touch there in front of the net. You can see in the replay. Just dispossessed the defenseman. Simple pass out in front. And there you go. Fife take the lead early on. 1-0 already. Blythe again. Making his way forward. Ross McEwen's in space all alone there, but it ended up behind the Dundee net. Here's McCaskill. Forward for Cusack. It's played down. Again, no, Kakori should get a hold of that. Someone's took a tumble. There's going to be a change though, as a ref's whistle blows. Forward we go again with Finlay O'Neill. Back now towards Torbjornsson. Number 44 is Adam Malcolmson. Dundee do have 6 on the ice at the moment, as the eagle-eyed cameraman Steve points out. Dundee coach quickly saying get off the ice. One of his players there before he ended up with a too many men penalty. I don't think the refs will be too strict at this age level, but you can imagine if there was a crowd in, they'd be shouting for that one, that's for sure. Carstairs in the corner for Dundee. Good work again though by Malcolmson to get it away. And Kakori on the break again here. And dispossessed though. Kakori relentless coming forward at the moment. And McHattie tries to get it away and does eventually. Only as far as Blaine Thorbjornsson. Someone loses a glove. Sent across. And unlucky there in front of goal. I think it was Ryan Venters with the final touch. Hard to tell from this angle. And another change coming up now, with just under 15 minutes left. And going to break for Dundee here, and a goal for Dundee as well. Caelan Cusack with the goal. High above the netminder, as you see there, breaking into the Fife zone. And he left the keeper with no chance there. Top shelf. No chance for Jensen Reeds. 1-1. And under 11 level here. Our first game of the evening, of course. We've got the 13s and the 15s on the way as well. All for the price of a £5. That's not bad at all, is it? Good value for money. And replays for free as well, as Steve the cameraman points out. Forward again, come Dundee though. It seems to be a Dundee player wearing 13. I do apologise, he's not on my team sheet, so I've no idea who he is, but he was made a good run there, number 13. So big shout out to him. I'll try and find out during one of the intervals who he is. Apologies, he wasn't on my team sheet, like I say. Shame too, it was a good play there. As Dundee break forward again. Play this by Christie, and a change probably comes at the right time for Dundee there. I think Fife were just about to go on the attack, and it might yet go on the attack with Cole Wallace. Number 9 for Dundee's McCaskill, dispossessed once again. Plenty of options in the middle, including Ross McEwen. You can find the pass outside, he's in front of the net there. Oh, and went through the netminder, that pass all the way through the crease as well. Play again though by Kakori, it just skips outside the zone. Here's Ryan Venters again, good pass. Forward come Kakori again. Cut out well by Evan Kidd of Dundee. And number 16, Nikita Turov, tries to cycle that round the boards. Dundee yet may break here, but Kakori back in numbers. They get back very quickly, Kakori. Maintain their shape. Dundee will break away here. Again, no Ryan Venters back doing his defensive duties well there. Christie, dispossessed, but the whistle went anyway for a change. Good play again here by, that's Cole Wallace trying to make his way forward. It might have been number 32 though, I do apologise, which is Murray White. Hard to tell, some of the numbers are tucked right into their shorts and it's hard to tell sometimes from a certain angle who they are. Here is Murray White. To the boards, back to Thorbjornsson. Sent down and around the boards again. Dundee will pick that up though with Cusack. And send down towards the Fife zone once again. Just over 10 minutes to go then in the first. White touched on, and I think Finlay O'Neill's going to go after it, or Jackson O'Neill rather. It's the wrong O'Neill. I knew I was right with one of them. It is Jackson O'Neill who made his way forward there, but it's away again come Dundee. McCarthy looking for the pass in front of goal. He might yet find it. And again, Cargill just couldn't quite get it under control there. Change. Will come Dundee again. Here's Christie. Dispossessed by young Charlie McLean. Got a history of hockey in his family, Charlie McLean. Both his dad, of course, and his uncle played for the Flyers. No, his dad, his granddad. Bino loved that I've called him his dad. His granddad and, of course, his uncle played for the Flyers, of course. Not seen these two for ages, actually. We're good to catch up with Bean again whenever I see him. Usually sits next to me on Flyers commentary nights. Here is Charlie McLean again. Surging forward, sends it in front of goal. Dundee pick it up though and come forward now with Stark. An on-ice collision there, but Dundee benefit from that. They'll still get forwards here and away again. Ollie Marwick. And that's an offside call that time. Down goes the puck fairly quickly. Change. Through the flurry of activity, Fife almost capitalised there. Manic changeover. 1-1 still. 8:45 to go in this first period between the Kirkcaldy under 11s, Dundee Stars under 11s as well. Come Kirkcaldy again, looking for that pass inside. Not quite that time. It is picked up though by Ryan Ventus. Lovely piece of skill there to get forwards. Here's Cole Wallace. Wallace. Had to send that in front of goal. Blythe. Cross again, looking for a stick in front of goal there. It didn't quite come off again. This Dundee break forward now. He shot and a good save by Jensen Reeds. Had to be sharp down to that effort there. It was you and Kids who broke forwards. Forward again, and oh, the keeper has lost it there. Fife might still have a chance here. It's grabbed at the second opportunity by the Dundee Stars netminder. 1-1, 7:40. Seven and a half minutes to go. And here comes another change. Malcolmson trying to work his way through. Fife keeping the pressure on though, Dundee struggling. He cleared the lines at the moment. Back with Fife once more. Sent through and again. No, couldn't quite find the pass there. And Dundee are going to break away here. Alex Christie. Malcolmson should get to that puck for Kokori. Malcolmson trying to cycle the puck around. It's Dundee who have it in the end though. Here's Cargill with a shot, and Reid holds on. And that won't count that goal. I think the whistle had already went. Scrimmage at centre ice, but again, McHattie coming away with it. Time for a change again. With just over, or just under 6 minutes left in this first period. Sent down the ice. Picked up by Walker for Dundee. Here's McPhee again, trying to make his way forward for Kokori here. And again, it's crowded out in the end by navy blue shirts. Fairly even contest so far. Fife 1, Dundee 1. In this fascinating under 11's contest here. Caleb Walker for Dundee. And to make his way forwards. Again though, he's dispossessed. Walker again. Finds Cusack. Cusack steps inside. It's Cusack again. And forward touched in front of goal. And just wide of Reid's net. And all sorts of scrambles going on. A poke check by Jensen Reid, which was fairly effective there. And getting the puck away. Send down ice again. Fife are going to chase that, and Dundee trying to get back in numbers here. If we could find Charlie McLean with that pass, he'd be in with a shot at goal. Forward again, McGroarty as the whistle goes for a change. Only collision there with Ryan Venters. Oh, and in front of goal again, it's blocked, and the netminder at the third attempt gets that. Sent in, and there's a goal. And it's Cole Wallace in front of goal at the right place, right time. A tidy little finish, it was on the boards. Simple cutback, Cole Wallace was there. And into the net it goes. 2-1 to Kokori against Dundee. 3:42 left in this first period. There's Blythe on the blue line for Dundee here. Trying to work an opening. Dundee. It's Fife who come away with it again. And a good shot. Oh, off the bar. That time he's unlucky. It was Ross McEwen with the shot. Right off the crossbar. Very, very unlucky. Another shot there, and it's held by Hebbington again. As the puck drops. Back in possession is McEwen. Change coming up. 2:55 to go in this first period. Kokori 2, Dundee 1 at the moment. There's White. Round the board, it's going to be cleared by Dundee again, and is trying to clear the zone here. It's kept in though by Malcolmson. Here's White again. Forward come Fife again. Good shot on goal there. It's just wide again. He's unlucky. We might have one more change before the end of the first period coming, I would have thought. Perhaps not. Commentator's curse. Forward again, White. And sent goalwards again by McEwen. It's deflected wide and into the corner. Kirkcaldy keeping the pressure on here. And cleared away once again by McCaskill. Of Dundee. Back in possession come Fife though. I was right about the change. Here it comes with a minute and a half to go. Fresh legs. Oh, and given away. Oh, on a trip there. Well, looked like a trip. And it's a play on. Forward again by Spears. Dundee though managed to pick it up again. Ben Stark. It comes cleared away again by Alex Christie. Centre ice. Can Kirkcaldy hold that lead going to the end of the first periods? Forward it goes again. And cleared away. Just counting down the seconds now to the end of the first periods. Looks like Kirkcaldy will hold the leads. Here's Spears again. McPhee. Touched on, looking for McLean, but couldn't find him in the end. End of the first period then. It's Kirkcaldy 2, Dundee Stars under 11's 1 at the moment. Period 2 action on the way. Goals haven't rained in this period, but certainly been a few good opportunities for both sides. Cole Wallace with the go-ahead goal for Kirkcaldy currently, who leads by 2-1. Thank you very much to Keytech, by the way. They've sponsored this weekend. Thank you for your continued support, and thank you if you're watching out in the car park. Nice day for it. Or if you're at home watching it as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said earlier, if you can spare us a fiver, that's all we would ask. We'll bring you the 3 games live tonight. Our GoFundMe details can be found on our Facebook page. If you hit shop now in the corner of our Facebook page, it goes directly to our GoFundMe page. Or there's a link as well. If you click on the link that's on the post, and if you can spare us £5, then that'd be fantastic. We'd love to bring you more of these streaming series events over the coming weeks. I know there's one planned for a couple of weeks' time. And of course, next week, the second leg of these games will be played in Dundee. Remember, it is an aggregate series. There is a small trophy to lift at the end, but a trophy nonetheless. So it is a competitive game. And the second leg, like I say, will be played out in Dundee next week for all 3 age levels. So period 2 about to get underway. 18 minutes on the clock, 80 minutes running clock, of course. And Fife already on the attack here. A cavern opening, it's cut out though by the strong Dundee defence. Be good in defence so far, Dundee. And that's an interference call. On Lewis Blythe, I think it is, who's off to the bench. If there was any intention there. Ryan Venters in challenging and wins the face-off for Kirkcaldy. McEwen again. Sent forward by Cole Wallace. In the corner again. Wallace tries to dispossess Dundee break there. Does so. No, Dundee the defending well at the moment, trying to get out of their zone though. Seems to be difficult. High press from Kakori once again causing them some issues. Sliding into the boards there goes, I think it's Ryan Ventus. He's tough enough though, he knows. He'll be back up, and oh, and a touch there, and it's behind the net. I tell you what, if the Dundee player had connected, but that would have been a good goal. It was wide open at the back stick. Thorbjornsson sends it forward again. Dundee will collect again though. Here comes Alex Christie again. Christie breaking forwards. Sending on goal, and well saved by Jensen Reid again to touch that aside. Dundee have it in the corner once more though. And across, cleared away. Almost cleared it the second time of asking. And forward come Fife again. Here's White. Shot on goal off the post as well, unlucky. There's some force behind that. Did Murray White. Thorbjornsson. Deflected, and back once again come Kakori. McPhee was waiting on the puck there in the middle. Just evaded his stick. Thorbjornsson again. McPhee. Venter sent across, good save again to keep the score at 2-1. 15 minutes to go in this second period. Here comes the change. Flurry of activity around the benches. And within that come Dundee forwards once again. A lovely play this by Caleb Walker. And in the end, it's ventured a bit too far, running to the Kakori defenseman. Here's Charlie McLean trying to get forwards. Malcolmson, Blythe trying to dispossess his Dundee in the attack there. Walker. That's going to be an offside call. We'll have a quick face-off. Forward come Dundee again. Oh, there might be an opportunity here. Oh, just about Jensen Reid getting his stick to that there. I thought it was a definite Dundee goal. I thought they'd equalised there. Jensen Reid getting his stick down and just doing enough there. There he is again, diving. Marc-Andre Fleury-like to keep the puck out. 13 minutes, just over 13 minutes to go, still 2-1. Blythe again on the attack here, and touched aside, and there it is. A third for Kakori. And it looks like it might well be Ryan Ventus. It is Ryan Ventus who gets the goal. A break by Blythe, squared, Ryan Ventus, tap in. And these two combine so well, so often, of course, you've seen it again there. Lovely set of play by Lewis Blythe, and Ryan Ventus was the easiest of touches to make it 3 for Kakori. Here come Dundee again, though. Kidd sends it forwards. Picked up by Kakori once more. Dundee not giving this one up easily in the zone there. As you can see, trying to keep the pressure on Kakori here. Trying to create an opportunity to get back in the game. Here comes Kokori again. Murray White. Round one. Torbjornsson off the Dundee defenseman. He's going to get a second crack at it though. This time he hits a second defenseman. And Dundee standing resolute in defence, like I say. And there it is. It's 4-1. And another easy tap in there. And the back stick. Looked like to be a mix up in the defence. And again, the easiest of touches there. Means that's Kokori hold a 4-1 lead here. I think it was Ryan McGroty got the final touch. After a bit of a mix-up in the Dundee defence again. The easiest of finishes for Ryan McGroty to make it 4-1. Malcolmson. That's a puck again. Here's Torbjornsson. A change coming again. Cue the flurry of activity around the bench doors as Dundee have the puck once more. Start trying to get forward from Dundee. You can't miss the little fella actually. Ben Stark, his laces are fluorescent. That's the reason I remember him. Cracking it. I wish all players had fluorescent laces or something so that I could tell the difference. Stand out a mile. Good on you, kiddo. Charlie McLean trying to weave his way forward again. Here he is. Here's McPhee. And again, played out of the zone. That'll be an offside call. .9:21 to go in the second period. Charlie McLean again. Might yet get a break of the puck here. Here's Stark for Dundee. Gets away from both the Kokori players there, but unfortunately for him the whistle goes and a change comes along. And again an offside call. Dundee still looking to break forward here. They might just do that. Turo's getting away, and again Lewis Blythe back to snuff out the Dundee attack there. Walker. And again Kokori are on the attack here, 2-on-1. I think that's 3-on-1. Dundee getting back in numbers now. It's behind the net, but no takers there for Kokori. Cole Wallace. Dundee should wrestle this clear and do. Oh, dispossess again though. Slack pass in defence. Here's Cole Wallace. I think young man from Dundee fell at McCaskill there as he blocked that effort from Cole Wallace. Another whistle again, meaning another change. Dundee have been good defensively tonight, despite the score. Here they are breaking out again with Cargill. Again, Murray White has it on the blue line. Blocked once more. Sasha Cargill again. McHattie. And McGroty gets it away for Kirkcaldy. Fife looking for a fifth here. And McGroty just lost his foot in there for a second, and back come Dundee again. Sent aside by Torbjornsson, who gets it away. Murray White's making a run if he can find him, and he has, and he's all alone here. Is Murray White. It could be about to be 5. And it is. He rounds the netminder and makes it 5-1. He was all alone. You can see the pass there over the blue line. All alone in front of the netminder. Deason sends him the wrong way. And 5-1 the scoreline now. Which over an aggregate game is important, of course, to get the score up. These games tonight played over aggregate scores, of course, so there will be scores taken into next week's games. With the winners hopefully picking up a trophy as well. Could be 6 here, you know. Just couldn't get a shot towards goal. Charlie McLean again trying to turn and get a shot away. There he is, and dispossessed again by number 13. Still haven't found out who number 13 is, by the way. I do apologise. Here come Dundee again. Touched behind the net. A collision into the boards. And play stopped. And there is a player down. And it's Caelan Cusack, I think, by the looks of it. Went hard into the boards there, the Caelan Cusack. So play halted temporarily with 5 minutes still left on the clock in this second period. Well, hopefully he's okay. Being attended to by the coaches here. The teams will go to the respective benches in the meantime. It did sound a heavy contact with the boards. It looks like he's getting up off his own steam though, which is good news and good to see. And he's gingerly making his way off the ice, but he is skating nonetheless. So good to see. Like I say, I think it's number 8, Caelan Cusack, who collided with the boards there. And this will be his right leg that he's got an issue with, but he's back on his feet. And we'll get back underway for the remainder of period 2. Fife immediately going on the attack here. And it's McPhee. Give it a second of the game, and that's a good save by the young netminder. Dundee switched netminders, of course, just to confuse me even more. That was a good save nonetheless. Keep the score at 5-1. A change coming again. Forward it comes, and Lewis Blythe. Oh, he's off the post. Oh, I think he thought he'd scored there. I think we all thought he'd scored for a second. Post though had other ideas. Still it's 5-1. Picked up again by Cole Wallace. Just couldn't quite get it under control. Here's Lewis Blythe though. Ryan Venters as well. And Barry O'Hare. Round to Cole Wallace. Dundee might yet get an opportunity here though. A shot a goal and it's over the Kirkcaldy net. And 2-on-1 here, quickly becomes 2-on-0. Ryan Venters through on goal. And there's number 6. Well, another quick break there from Kirkcaldy. As you can see, 2-on-1 quickly become 2-on-0. Ryan Venters, He was never passing that, was he? Let's be honest. He was finishing that off himself. 6-1 with 3 minutes to go in the second period. Another change coming. Caleb Walker again for Dundee. I think Dundee's plan in the third period will be to try and rack up a few goals and keep the tie alive somewhat. Heading into next week's second leg. And there's another shot that rains in. It's off the post again by McGroarty. Torbjornsson. And there's another one, and it looks like Venters again. I think that's his hat-trick for tonight. And a speculative shot this time. As you can see, Dundee defence almost stood still there. Wasn't expecting Ryan Venters to shoot from where he did. And that makes it 7-1 on the night now to Kirkcaldy. We've still got a period to go here. Kirkcaldy can really put this tie to bed. Dundee though will want to try and rack up a few more goals. Kirkcaldy back on the hunt again. Oh, and again dispossessed. Spears. O'Neill. And forwards. And it could be 8 here. It's like, didn't he just... I think he was trying to shoot the puck there towards goal while doing his Superman across the ice. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Here's Charlie McLean. Sends it goalwards, blocked again by Kidd. And Spears. And down the ice again, 3-2-1, and second period comes to a close. Kirkcaldy 7, Dundee 1 at the end of the second period. Goals galore there. 5 goals unreplied. Has left Dundee with a mountain to climb here. And it can be done though. Dundee, like I say, will look to get a few goals certainly back in the game before the end of the first leg here. Well, thank you very much to Keytech once again, our sponsors for this weekend. Thank you so much for your continued support. We'll have some videos throughout the periods as well of some of the work that Keytech do. And of course, if you are watching out in the car park, hello to you. Nice day outside. Bet you've got the windows down and the aircon on. Couldn't blame you if you were. And remember, if you can, donate £5, and that could be your entry fee for tonight. We'd love it if you could do that. We really, really would appreciate it as well. Like I say, we hope to bring you more of these streaming series as the weeks progress, until we can get crowds back in at least. So if you want to donate, what you can, minimum amount we're asking for really is £5. If you can do that, head on to our Facebook page, Kirkcaldy Ice Hockey Club. Click on donate now, or shop now rather, and that takes you through to our GoFundMe page. There's also a post up there about tonight with a direct link to the GoFundMe page as well. So back underway for period 3. Here at Fife Ice Arena, 7-1. Like I say, Dundee's objective now is to try and get some goals to keep the tie alive. Like I say, all games tonight played over an aggregate scoreline, of course. The second legs will be played up in Dundee next week. So a little streaming series, if you like, which is always good fun. Oh, and Dundee almost played themselves into trouble again there, and defenseman attack swiftly to get rid of the puck there. Blythe. Here's McEwen again. St. Goldwood's and it's in the net. And Ross McEwen will claim that. Seemed to bounce all the way through. Well, it came out to Ross McEwen almost at the blue line. He sent it Goldwood's and it just kind of bounced all the way through and into the net. 8-1 to Kakori now. And that's a good aggregate score to take into next week's match. Here's Lewis Blythe. And sent across again, there's the 9th. Lewis Blythe gets himself on the score sheet again. Well, Dundee were dispossessed. It was St. Goldwood's again. And an easy tap in for Lewis Blythe to make it 9-1. Still 13 minutes to play. Fife, or Kakori relentless at the moment. McGroty kicked away by the Dundee netminder. Kakori back in possession again. It's hard to see the numbers on the boards there. Number 12 for Dundee, he's got a penalty there. Evan Kidds by the looks of it. Robertson trying to get it forwards. Dundee though. Sasha Cargill trying to shovel it out of the Dundee zone. Bjornsson gets it away. A change though with 11 and a half minutes to, well, just under 11 and a half minutes to play. Murray White. And they have it once more. And forward they come. Good play here by Caleb Walker. He's all the way through. Caleb Walker gets Dundee on the score sheet with a second. Good play by Caleb Walker again. Shoots high into the net. No chance again for Jensen Reid. 9-2 the score now. Dundee have it behind the net once more. Murray White cleared away. Here comes another change. Murray White reluctant to leave the puck there, but it's okay. Cole Wallace has picked it up anyway. And a good save again by the Dundee netminder there. Strong shot by Wallace is shoveled away. And Dundee living dangerously again. Lewis Blythe. And again, Evan Kidds tries to get it away. Fife relentless at the moment though. Ryan Venters, another good save. Mordenti. Blythe again sends it through the wickets of the netminder, who's visibly annoyed with that one. And that makes it 10-2. It was Lewis Blythe with another one there. Just under 10 minutes to go. 10-2 Kirkcaldy at the moment. And if Dundee can even reduce the deficit a little bit, they'll make it interesting next week. And forwards come Kirkcaldy, but there's a whistle there with a change. Annoyingly for Ryan Venters, he was away there. You could tell he was disappointed with that whistle. All about scoring goals, of course. Torbjornsson. Dundee looking to break forward with Callum McHattie. Still has it, McHattie. He's playing well here. Lovely play by McHattie. Look at this, trying to work an opening for himself here. Could do with some support, mind you. Sent across, and Jensen Reid makes a save. Forward again. It bounces and all the way through. Dundee get another one on the boards. Again, a speculative shot. I'm not quite sure who that was. Couldn't see his number. But deceived Jensen Reid in the Fife net. And we're back to 10-3. McHattie again. McGroarty, and another change on the way. As Dundee break forward once again. Alex Christie through Reeds and through everyone into the corner. And again, trying to break forwards here. Dundee don't do enough to get it away. With some good work defensively. McPhee. Charlie McLean. And he's got a teammate in the middle if he can find him, and he just about did. White. And there's a Dundee player down. Behind the net, can't quite see the number on his back. It looks to be okay though, looks to be back up. And should be able to continue here. And Ben Stark trying to break forward for Dundee. And a whistle again. And a change, which Fife are back in possession again. McEwen sends it forwards, and again Kirkcaldy on the attack here, looking to add to the tally for tonight, and almost do. It was Colm Wallace making his way through the middle again. He got a touch on it, but he just flicked it wide. Wallace sent across. Well, the netminder might have got himself in trouble there, but he collects at the second attempt. And a good save to cover up in the end. Just over 5 minutes remaining then. Kirkcaldy 10, Dundee 3 at the moment. And Dundee try and clear the zone again. Fife though, like I say, relentless at the moment. McEwen. An offside call. .4:42 still to play. And that signals another change despite a good save by the Dundee netminder there. And there will be a face-off just outside the Dundee zone. Ideally, if Dundee could get another couple of goals, that would be their aim. To try and reduce the deficit for the second leg next week. Remember, it is a streaming series, like I say, and both games will be counted as an aggregate score. And here comes Kirkcaldy again. There's another big shot. And a cracking save, almost. There is a goal though in the end. And I thought the keeper had that. Not quite. And I think the final touch come from number 29. It looked like the keeper had it. A few whacks and hacks later. And it's in the back of the net. We'll give it to number 29. It looked like Ryan McGroty who got the final touch. 11-3 now. I don't think they've changed the scoreboard yet, but it will be 11-3 on aggregate as Dundee break forward again. Sent across, Sasha Cargill sends it goalwards and Jensen reads. And again there's a change coming here. Reed dealt with that though fairly well. Kirkcaldy though straight back in possession. Dundee just about get it away. And triple whammy there of a collision at centre ice. And Dundee are on a 2-on-1 here. Sent goalwards and it's high above again. Well, the pass was on. I think if he'd passed the puck there, it would have been an empty net. Here's Walker again for Dundee. Caleb Walker has been the most impressive player tonight, that's for sure. Couple of goals, of course. Again, bodies flying everywhere after that face-off, and Fife here could be in yet again. Walker desperately trying to get back for Dundee. And it's actually a really good save in the end. And that will be a penalty. If there's any doubt about that one. That was a rugby tackle. Gavin Hastings would have been proud of that tackle. And Dundee look to get forward, but again it's broken up and Fife will be on the attack here. Ryan Venters sends it inside. Oh, and Cole Wallace almost sent it goalwards for 12-3. Dundee hanging on here. And there's another penalty coming up here. It's getting a bit feisty this actually, dare I say. Just over 30 seconds left in. Pretty good little contest this actually. Fife took their chances well. Dundee played some good stuff as well, especially defensively. Been fairly solid, one or two lapses, but apart from that, fairly solid. Lewis Blythe. And that'll be the end of the game then. A 11-3, I beg your pardon, to Kirkcaldy in the end to run out winners in this first leg, 11 goals to 3. And like I say, leg 2 will come up in Dundee next Sunday. So it's a good healthy lead to take into the second leg, like I say. Final score then in game number 1, the Kirkcaldy Redskins under 11's 11. The Dundee Stars under 11's 3. As the teams go and shake hands. Thank you once again, by the way, for checking out our stream tonight. If you could, we would love it if you could donate a £5 entry fee. Watch all 3 games, of course, live through our channel. If you would like to donate and keep the series alive, then by all means do that. Shop now on our Facebook page. It'll take you directly to our Just Giving page. Or if you look at the post on Facebook for tonight's game, there is a link available in there as well. All we're asking for is a £5 entry fee, and hopefully we'll be able to stream some more games for you over the coming weeks, like I say. It's great to be back in the rink, I must admit. I'm watching some games again. And I'm only saying that because I'm keeping cool. It's been too warm outside for me, I must admit. Especially with everything going on, the uncertainty at the moment, of course, around Murrayfield Ice Rink. And, well, there was some more positive news coming out of Braehead on Friday, certainly. But makes you realise how privileged you are here in Fife to have these facilities. And, of course, in Dundee as well. So, like I say, we'd really love to bring you more of these streaming services. If you can donate, then please do so. Right, back with the under-13s fairly soon. So we'll stop the stream here while the under-13s warm up, and we'll be back in around about 10 minutes.